Hi everyone, I'm Lemon Trees. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first video on here and I'm super excited to do this video because I am going to be critiquing myself, critiquing my own gameplays in TFT, Teamfight Tactics. And so I'm super excited to be doing this because I really just want to get better at this game, and something that I've been trying to do more frequently, post my own games, and especially the games that I've been doing on stream, which I started streaming about 2 months ago on Twitch, is that I've been trying to really think through what were some things that I might have done wrong or that I could have done better after each game so that I can slowly try to improve. I'm currently at Plat 2, which is pretty good for me, considering that last set I made my way to Plat 4 at the end. I was stuck in silver for a long time, then I was stuck in gold for a long time, and then I was teetering on the brink of losing platinum so many times. I was like too scared to play during that last week of the previous set because I was at Plat 4 0 LP, and I was like, what if I don't make it back if I drop to gold? So that was a little bit scary, but we're good now. We're good. I've been really studying other players, and so I'm slowly getting the hang of things. But the thing that has been really tricky for me, I think, has been transitioning into the late game, because I just find it really difficult to not panic and think about having a plan for what you're going to do when you start to roll down your gold to find the units that you need. And I'm just like, geez, I feel like I'm missing 90% of things that I should be picking up because I just don't have a plan. I'm just rolling for like the sake of rolling and hoping for one unit when I'm not being flexible in the different choices that I can possibly have. And so I've been trying to get better, and I'm hoping that this series on YouTube is going to both help me and help some of you guys out there learn a little bit more about how to progress and get a little bit better at this game. And I hope that you can join me in my journey as we try to get a little bit better. So today, in this video, I'm going to be critiquing one of the games that I played yesterday on my stream. So let's just dive into it. Okay, I'm gonna start up the game, or the recording of the game now. So let's see what I ended up doing here. So I think I take a chain vest. Yeah, so I probably took a chain vest because I wanted to go towards a Sunfire Cape. I feel like Sunfire Capes are a pretty flexible item that's like really good to slam in the early game. Especially I feel like if you have a Sunfire Cape, it like carries you through so many rounds. It just like, I don't know, it almost feels like an extra unit with the amount of damage that it does. And if anybody is building Brawler or something, if you don't have a Sunfire Cape in the early game, it is brutal. Like, how on earth are you going to take down like 4 Brawlers, you know? Crazy. Okay, so we get crit gloves, which is always nice, always welcome. Okay, what do we take here? Do we take the 2 Tom Kenches? We definitely do. Okay, so we took the 2 Tom Kenches because at least that gives us a pair. And you never know what will happen. I don't think we end up building Brawler, but we might. I don't know. Let's see what items that we get. Oh, okay, so I get a Giant's Belt. So it's very possible that we just slam a Sunfire Cape here. What is the 3 Dianas? I probably take that. Because why wouldn't I, right? So something else that I learned, yeah, and I definitely slammed the Sunfire Cape. So something else that I learned was that basically you are not committing to any board until the late game, until like mid to late game. So in the early to mid game, you basically just want to continuously build the strongest board that you can. And not tier, but like 2-star units add so much value to your board. So I'm not surprised that I just like went for the 2-star Diana, even though I was like, it doesn't give me any other synergies or anything like that, but it'll probably give me a good bump in damage. And do you think that I do anything else here? It might be, I might put in another duelist. I might just level, yeah, I'm gonna pre-level and put in another duelist so that I get extra synergies. So my board looks pretty strong right now, I think, for a level 1 board. Oh yeah, and I've also gotten more into the habit of putting like component items on people that I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to keep. Okay, that's good. That was like a very convincing win. Oh, I don't think I take this Dragon Soul Tristana. If anything, I take the Zed if I'm gonna take something here. Or even, I might even take the Wukong over the Yasuo. I think that's a possibility to get Divine. Like, I think that Zed's a possibility because then with Pike already on my board, I'm only 1 away from having Slayer trait. Oh my goodness. I forgot about this Diana team. I'm pretty sure I lose to this, right? Oh no. Oh, and my Sunfire Cape just got blown up. I don't even think I kill another unit, unfortunately. Yeah, it's too bad. It's too bad. I lose a little bit more health, but what can you do, you know? So something else that I've been trying to do is manage my econ better. So because you can build additional interest every 10 gold that you hold in your inventory, I've been like less, what's it called? I've been less hung up on keeping units in my, just like in my inventory. So like right now I see that I'm sitting on 9 gold. And so if I win, then it doesn't matter because I will get 1 additional gold for the win. And yeah, so I'm gonna win this round, so I don't need to sell anybody. So I'll get 10, so I'll get the 1 additional gold for the interest. But if I had lost that round, I probably would have sold the Yasuo so that I could make 10 gold, even though like I have other duelists on my board. I could continue building it to duelist, but it's probably more valuable for me to maintain the econ. And so I see that I have the only other component that I have on my board right now is a pair of crit gloves. And so I could see myself either taking the tier for a Hodge, because I think that's overall more versatile. Okay, so I take IE. Interesting. I think I must have taken that because I still in my mind thought about building into duelist. or maybe I thought like because Diana also benefits from a Infinity Edge, so I might have just put that on there. I think this is another point, like a decision point where I'm like, do I keep duelist? Because I think that 2 duelist isn't like super useful. So I'm like, should I put in Divine instead of duelist? Because I could do that with the Nasus in the shop. I could put Nasus in instead of Fiora. Okay, so they have a 2-star Chosen Fiora, presumably duelist. If it's enlightened, then actually it might be enlightened. I don't think I see the glowing orange duelist. Actually, maybe it is there. Oh, can Pike do it? No, I think we lose this one. I think I remember losing this one. Oh no, we won. We won. Okay, so I don't have to sell anybody again. Slayer Zed. I must take this, right? 100% I take this. If I don't take this, then that is definitely a mistake. Because I already have a Pike on the board. This like super makes sense to take. I should take it. I should level. Yeah, that's the right call. Yeah. So I know you guys can't hear the audio of the recording because I think it would be too confusing for you to hear like myself talk over myself. But I was myself surprised that I had 3 Slayer. I don't think I realized that I had a Pike. Okay, but this is good. This is good. I think the Zed should be able to help take care of, yeah, the Zed taking care of the Galio was like a big deal because Zed steals AD from units after every 3 attacks, and that makes a big difference on Galio. So even though I don't have any items on Zed, I actually don't think it's that's too big of a deal because I'm just getting such value out of these 2-star units, especially early game, because obviously with these items I'm not building Zed. Unless somehow I get like an instant RFC during this round of neutrals, but I highly doubt it. I don't remember it going that way. Sometimes this round of neutrals is terrifying. Like it's really easy to oh, I must sell a collie, right? Yeah. It's really easy to lose to these. Or maybe not easy, but I've lost to them a number of times. But Sunfire Cape is like, if you have a Sunfire Cape, you don't have to worry about these things. I think they're called the Krugs. Yeah, I might take Spirit here. Do I even swap out? No, I think I must wait till next round to level and put in Spirit. Oh, look at me trying to scout. Okay, so what I'm trying to do here is 2 things. One, I'm trying to pay attention to where the enemy assassins might be. And then more importantly, because I know that I have 2, well actually I have 2 assassins and Zed, so might as well call him an assassin. Because I have all these units who are jumping to the back line, I want to make sure that they are going to be well positioned for when they get there. So I don't think I killed the Yasuo. Yeah. So I saw someone. Okay. I think Silver was the right choice because Spirit works for Diana. So I think I must level here, put in Teemo, and I might even swap Aurelia in for either Fiora or Jax. I think I put her in for Fiora, but I think I should have put her in for Jax because I think Enlightened is really good for Aurelia because Aurelia provides so much value. Okay, yeah, there's so many assassins in this game. Yeah, my Teemo is like instantly dead here. I don't even know if he casts. So he did cast, but I don't even know if it hit anyone. Yeah, it looks like Teemo didn't do any magic damage, so his attack didn't hit anyone. So sad, so sad. Wow, that's a really early Shen. That's not a bad idea. I think like, although I think Adept is stronger later in the game, like Aurelia and Shen are such strong units. But I do lose Ninja here, which I think is unfortunate because I think that, yeah, I'm gonna swap Shen back out for now because Zed is too much of, he's like one of my 2 carries right now. So I don't want him to lose too much of his damage source. Because the one ninja trait is like pretty substantial. It's like 50 additional attack damage and 50 additional spell power or something like that. Okay, so we're going into another carousel round. I think at this point, so I've taken I have an IE, so it might be good for me to take either a chalice Actually, I don't know what would be best to take here, because if I'm building IE, then I'm either playing like, yeah, so I take the chalice, so I'm either playing into like possibly Aesol, maybe like Talon, maybe like Olaf or Tryndamere, or who are my other options? Or like maybe even SAMIRA. And I'm just hearing myself talk about how I never know how to use loaded dice. Which is true, Okay, so I slammed the chalice, which I think is fine. And putting it on Zed is also fine because I know I'm getting rid of him. Because I literally have no Zed items. You need like infinite recurve bows if you're gonna play Zed. I hope we win this. I think we do. Okay. Yeah, so we pick up the Kindred in the shop there because we had 3 excess gold for 5 interest, and Kindred over the others because Kindred's spirit, and we do have some other spirit units. So at this point, I really still don't know what we're playing towards. So something that I really need to get a handle of is like understanding better, or like committing to memory what some of the other carry options are and what items are good on them, because I literally just don't know. Oh no, so my Teemo is instant dead here. Oh my god, and they have a 3-star Diana already. This must have been the player that had the 2 stars at the beginning. I don't know if we win this or not. No, she's so strong. No, she's too strong. Yikes. Oh, we're so close to leveling. Okay, very good. So the only reason I'm shifting things around is because I know that the wolves jump. And I'm like, I have my front line are all these like 1-star units, and I feel like they're instantly gonna die. Oh, good job, Aurelia. Aurelia disabled or disarmed them, so then they couldn't kill her. Okay, so I could... Okay, I'm definitely gonna level here. I should probably put in either... I should probably put in Divine. Actually, if I put in Jax here when I level, then I will get... like if I buy the Jax, I think I should put in the Jax. No. That's okay too. Yeah, putting Sivir in is okay too. Okay, apparently I'm committing to this, Diana. So I really don't know who else those items are good on. Like, I know they're good on Yasuo, but that ship is long sailed. I know they're good on Diana, but that ship is also sailed, I think. Oh, I lagged a little bit. Oh no. So maybe you guys can help me out in the comments. What else can I build if I have IE and Titans? I don't even know. I feel like I'll end up putting that on like SAMIRA. Are there any other 5 costs that would be good for that? That was a choice to take out the Zed's ninja buff. Was that a good choice? I don't know. I mean, Shen is very useful, but apparently I do absolutely no damage now, so maybe that wasn't the right decision. Oh, bad loss. Oh my goodness, I lose to 4 units. I lost, what, 11 HP there? That's not good. Oh. I feel like that's really not very useful for me, the Saya. I just like Saya. Do I put her in? For what? Oh, Executioner. Wow, apparently me in-game was thinking better than me thinking now. So you see, I'm like, oh my goodness, this person, ridiculous. Already 2-star Ornn and SAMIRA and Desir, so many high cost units. This person went like all in on Fortune, apparently, and it's really paid off for them. Jeez. So lucky. But yeah, you see like my board is such a mishmash of things. It's because I'm trying to play around with the whole concept of just always playing around the strongest board that you can. So I'm just like constantly fiddling around with different traits to see if, yeah, to see like if, yeah, I should take the Aurelia. Play around with different traits to, even if you have a lot of 1-cost champions, the traits give you such big bonuses that it like overall your board is stronger. So you can see me trying to do that a lot here. So okay, it's good that I take the Aurelia because I can put, oh, I think I buy the Aurelia here, which is okay, but isn't the best. I knew I wanted to put a Hodge on her, but I'm just like, I'm gonna want to take that Hodge off of her at some point. I think I actually should have sold the Aurelia with the tier, because I still had a pair. The likelihood of me getting another one to get the 2-star was still pretty high. And then I wouldn't have to later use a magnetic remover on Aurelia to get the Hodge off. Because like, I think somebody else could have been a better holder for the Hodge. I could have even put it onto Xayah for now, because she can actually legitimately use it. So if I ended up building towards building like on Xayah, then that could have been already a good item to slam onto her. But the reason why I don't think that I would actually build towards Xayah or any executioners this game is that I already built an IE, and the executioner trait basically takes away your need to build any crit items. Okay, so this is the point in the game where we're running up to the final round in stage 4, and so we're about to level to 8, so it's time to transition. So I'm about to sell Zed, and then roll, about to sell Zed, level to 8, and then roll to roll a new chosen, and build a new board. So at this point, I'm like panicking because I'm like, what do I build towards? And sitting here reviewing the video, I'm still like, what do I build towards? I think ideally I would go either SAMIRA, Olaf, or Tryndamere. I think those are 3 okay options given the items that I have. I should level, sell the Zed. Okay, I can even wait around. I can even wait till the end of this neutrals before I start rolling, because then when this round finishes, I will get a brand new shop as level 8. So then I don't spend an extra 2 gold to reroll, but I still have that initial chance of getting those new units. But the thing that I lose out on is time, and time is very precious for somebody who doesn't know what they're doing. Okay, oh, so that's another Chalice and a Zeke's. So that's pretty good. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to build here. Tryndamere, I think that is a decent unit to play. Yeah, let's get out of the, let's maintain Slayer. Oh, apparently not. I think I need to put somebody in that is Slayer. Hopefully I find like an Olaf or something. Oh, I take SAMIRA. That's great. So I'm gonna need, oh, that was a bad choice to sell the Sivir. Okay, it's fine because I put in a Teemo for Sharpshooter. Okay, so now I'm trying to figure out my life. I should put, I'm probably gonna put IE, maybe Titans, and probably take the Hodge off of Aurelia and put that onto SAMIRA. That's probably what I'm gonna do. And then I'm probably gonna put, I'm probably gonna slam the other Chalice and the other Zeke's, and I'm gonna put it on somebody and put them next to SAMIRA. Yep, so that goes right onto SAMIRA, i.e. Titans. I need somebody to hold. So, okay, what traits am I holding? So who isn't providing a ton of value? So at this point, Xayah is like super useless. So I should just get rid of Xayah, replace her with, let's see what I would be missing. Oh no. Okay, SAMIRA couldn't do it that round. It's okay. I really need to get rid of this Xayah. Is Enlighten the right choice? Maybe. Who's my other Enlighten right now? Aurelia? Actually, yeah, putting in another Enlighten might be good because Aurelia provides a lot of value. Okay, we need to move some units around. We need to get rid of the Xayah. We should put in the Morgana in favor of the Xayah. That's okay too, to get Mystic. Did I want to put the Teemo front line? Okay, yeah, slam the Zeke's. Very good. Okay, now we're at a decent spot gold-wise. Oh, this is the Fortune player. Okay, let's see it. Are we actually able to win this one? Probably not. Oh man, this is a rough round. These people are really strong. Okay, so I basically need to hit a 2-star SAMIRA. Oh, I also need a Chosen. Okay, so what do I take here? I think I might take a Gunsu's. Giant Slayer. Okay. Actually, maybe that is the right choice because there were like, that Fortune team, so much HP, and that Diana, so much HP. I just don't know who I would put it on. Do I just put it on Tryndamere for now? Okay, I feel like it's actually, should I just level? Okay, so I'm looking for SAMIRA. So yeah, that was definitely the right choice to, okay, that was really good. That was a good use of loaded dice. So what happened was that, okay, good, and now I also get enlightened. Okay, I think this round is gonna go a lot better. So basically what happened with loaded dice, I was trying to think about if I want to get SAMIRA, who I know is Slayer, Sharpshooter, and something else too, right? Oh no! Oh, and Daredevil, then I have to be conscious of like other Slayers and Sharpshooters who might appear, because Daredevil, of course, is only SAMIRA, but there are like multiple 4-cost Slayers. Like there is Tryndamere and Olaf. And so for Spirit, the highest cost unit, highest like, yeah, the most expensive Spirit units are Kindred and Yumi, which are both 3 cost. So the likelihood of me getting it while I'm already at level 9 are like a lot lower than 4 cost units. So then that leaves Sharpshooter. So then I think that Teemo is probably the best option to load a dice on to get SAMIRA. Okay, so that was a lot better placement, and oh my goodness. Okay, so I somehow managed to get a chosen 2-star SAMIRA there. What would have been really great is if I had, see, this is why I shouldn't have combined the Hodge originally on Aurelia, because then I had to spend money, or I had to use my magnetic remover on Aurelia to get the Hodge. But what I could have done instead was, if I had saved that magnetic remover, I could have taken it off of this SAMIRA now, put it onto the chosen SAMIRA, okay, that's good. Yeah, so this is like the best that I can do. Hope and pray that I somehow manage to get myself a 3-star SAMIRA. I think that's probably the only way that I would win this game. And it's like, it's really scary right now. I'm sitting on 2 HP at 5th place, about to lose at any moment, but now I have 2 2-star SAMIRAs. That's a pretty good position to be in. So hopefully they both pop off and can like get rid of this Kale. Oh my goodness, she's like so far away, but I think we're okay. Okay, so we live to see another day. So scary. Okay, so at this point I'm just like rolling for the sake of rolling, which isn't great. But I know, like, I'm sitting on 2 HP. I think like I think that's fine. If I had been already top 4, then I would feel a little bit better about saving a little bit of gold to start building up like at least 10-20 gold in economy before I start rolling again. Okay, these SAMIRAs and this like 2-star Zillion are really coming in clutch. Am I top 4 yet? I don't think so. This is like why I have extreme anxiety and panic attacks while playing this game. I think I keep accidentally locking my shops. Okay, so I really shouldn't be just constantly rolling here. What I should be doing is I should quickly scout and see if... Oh, Should I take Swain? Actually, probably not. Probably not. I do have another Siphoner, but like we have like no items basically. Although the Morgana is actually okay, but we can't lose Slayer. Yeah, so this is why I should have scouted before rolling, because this other player already has 2 SAMIRAs. So there are only 10 5 costs in each round. Okay, so we knocked them out, so we brought those SAMIRAs back into the pool. So now there should be, okay, so there's that one SAMIRA. I don't think I should take it though. So I think we should take Divine maybe, or even, yeah, that's good too. I was thinking Divine because then we could put it onto maybe like Shen. Okay, Shen's 2-star, that's good. Teemo 2-star. Can never find this Pike. Oh, there's Olaf. So we lock the shop here, right? We definitely lock the shop. There's no way, because even if we sell Pike, we still can't afford it. So, okay, I'm trying to think about if I were to continue transitioning to something now instead of just like upgrading my board, what could that be? Because the obvious thing to do is to get SAMIRA to 3-star, which is ideal. Wow, this SAMIRA popped off, did 15k damage. So I think the other players are all building heavily into AD, right? There's no, actually, because Cat also does a lot of magic damage, so it's a little bit balanced. So it's not just about building Mystic. I'm actually not super sure. Like, what could I do better here? Like, okay, so I'm not getting any, I don't have any spirit because like I have Teemo in as my sharpshooter counterpart, but like but Teemo doesn't have, yeah, Teemo doesn't have any other spirit to give that buff on. So I wonder if it's better to swap in, like if I had Sivir instead of Teemo here, I would actually get 3 cultist, which might be like, it's not great, but it might be okay, because at least if I do 3 cultist, then there might be a brief moment where I can drop aggro off of some people. So I get a static shiv here. I don't know how particularly useful that is. Who would I even put it on? Probably Olaf. Like, I wonder if I should have transitioned into 6 Slayer. That's my question now, because I know that I'm not going to get the likelihood of me getting 3 more SAMIRAs so low. So I wonder, like, I have 2 SAMIRAs. If I just got to 6 Slayer, I definitely lose a lot of other bonuses, but I wonder, like, do I get infinitely more value out of it? Oh, okay, this is where I lose. But I think I'm second, right? So I finished second, so that's pretty good. So that's pretty good. All right, I'm happy with that. So we ended up in second place. Two-star SAMIRAs. Our board was like a little bit all over the place, to be honest. I think towards the end I should have transitioned over to 6 Slayer if possible, because I spent so much gold just trying to roll for more SAMIRAs when like the chances of that happening were so low. And there were those moments earlier on when I was like rolling when somebody else was holding 2 other SAMIRAs. So that was just a lot of wasted gold, I think. So I definitely shouldn't have done that. Again, I think like one of the big things that I should have done earlier on was that I shouldn't have kept that tier on Aurelia that I picked up from the carousel, because that meant that I had to take the tier off of, or the Hodge that I ended up slamming, I had to take that off of Aurelia with a magnetic remover, which I ended up putting onto my initial 2-star SAMIRA, but then I later got a chosen SAMIRA who would have benefited more, I think, from those items. So that was unfortunate. But overall, I think like the game went okay. It was like very dangerous territory for a very long time because my transitioning was just so slow. Like when you watch it back, you can see me in hyper panic mode where I'm literally I'm starting to swap in units, but it's very slow. It's like 1 to 2 units changing each round, and the placement of it is just so scattered. There's like no true placement because I'm just trying to get units onto the board, and I'm trying to think about like what units to play as opposed to like where everything should go. So there was that moment where like SAMIRA was just sitting in the back with like nobody else. I think I had Timo beside her, and everyone was just super scattered, and it was like very not thought out. I think like early mid game I did as well as I could. I was actually pretty happy with how that part of the game went. I feel like I did a pretty decent job, like swapping in and out units to try to build more traits, better traits, to like keep maintaining the strongest board possible. And I think like especially considering that so many of the other players in the lobby hit like 3-star units for like absolutely everything so early, that considering that I did okay. So I'm like pretty happy with how that went. I think like something else that I need to be more clear about again is like items, because I slammed the IE, I slammed the Titans, and I was like, I literally don't know who I should be playing this with. Which is probably not the place that you want to be in terms of like when you start to slam items. I think I should be more, I need to familiarize myself with what else I can slam, so let me know in the comments. What are some of the carries that you guys like playing? What items do you guys play them with? I need to get out of my head in terms of like what is best in slot. Like, of course that is useful, but I need to know what the different options are. Like, what are the base components that are the most beneficial for each of these units? Because you're not always going to get the best items for everybody, and knowing how you can be flexible from that standpoint, I think is like massive. Because I will like always lock myself into this mindset where I'm like, oh no, I can't slam these items yet, I can't put them on these people yet because they're not the right ones, so I keep holding out, and then I just keep losing, right? Because everybody else is slamming items and getting further ahead, and I'm losing more HP in the early mid game, which makes it more difficult for me to climb back out in the late game. Like, it's okay to, I understand that it's okay to lose streak a little bit or to not win every fight, but if you're losing consistently really badly, then it's like you get into that position where you end up with 2 HP and you're like scrambling, hoping and praying for something to happen. So I was like super lucky when I rolled down from like, what, I had like 80 something gold. I had just gotten to level 8, rolled all the way down, rolled all my gold away to get to level 9, really luckily loaded dice and found myself 2 SAMIRAs so I could get 2-star SAMIRA, and that saved my life. But is that gonna happen every time? I don't think so. So I think I need to get a little bit better at just like knowing the flexibility of item components so that I just am able to work in a certain direction in like a certain pool of carries that all share certain like common items. And I think that'll be super beneficial. And that's it for today's game analysis. Thanks so much for tuning in to learn and improve with me. Like this video if you liked it, subscribe to my channel if you loved it and would like to see more content in the future. You can find me over on Twitch at iLemontrees. I typically stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram. All the links will be in the video description box below. And thanks so much again. Take care and see you all next time. Goodbye.